Hi, my beautiful Taurus Patreons. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing your December 2022 monthly subscription reading. Thank you so much, Taurus, for your continuous support throughout 2022. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. Okay. I will be putting out this reading onto my YouTube channel for December, okay? Just kind of putting out my Conscious Items. I am an affiliate for Conscious Items. I do believe it's an authentic company, okay? Gives back to the community. Usually, I believe that they plant 2 trees per every sale, okay? So that's amazing. Also, this is the packaging you get. During Thanksgiving, they had a buy one get one sale, so you would buy one and get one for free. And on top of whatever other coupons, including my checkout link, which would be Good Vibrations 15, as long as you use the affiliate link in my description box, you're good to go. You should not have to put in Good Vibrations 15. Remember, Good Vibrations 15 has 2 8s in it instead of 2 O's, okay? So that's really important for you to remember, so that just in case something goes wrong at checkout, you can still save the 15%, okay? I don't know what they're going to have during December, during that time frame, what kind of sales they're going to offer, but the 15% still applies. So that's an additional 15% on top of the other sales and rewards that they offer. I personally love this company. I love their items. I love the way that they package stuff. And I definitely love the symbol. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Again, Taurus, if I didn't mention how grateful I am to have you here as a Patreon, I am. Thank you. If I sound goofy, I have Invisalign, and I'm not ever going to really have the time frame to really adjust, because every week I change out my tray. Follow your passion. Am I good enough? I think those go very well together. Detachment. Let go of the story. There's a typo there, but we'll just add up until now. Wow, I really love these little core messages for you in December. Okay, maybe there's something that you want to do. You know, you want to follow your passion in some type of way, but you're having a hard time letting go of some story, okay? Some storylines, some mental, you know, subliminal broadcast message that you're still holding on to, which is an old belief system, an old thinking pattern that's not really allowing you to feel like you're good enough to follow your passion. So you're holding on to the story, and the universe is like, you need to detach. Okay, you need to detach from those negative thinking patterns. You need to detach from that type of thinking and belief system that you're not good enough to follow your passions because of fear and scarcity. But something's going to happen in December where you get up until now. So up until now, December 2022, you were holding on to some kind of story, you know. Maybe it was a story about you not being good enough, not being well enough. You know, maybe there's been such a huge focus on everything, so many obstacles, so many hurdles, things not going your way. I don't think that I'll be good enough. Will I ever be well enough? Will I ever be healthy enough? And the universe is like, you got to let go of that story. Don't let your light dim. Don't let your light dim. You don't know who's facing their shadows. Don't let your flame go out. You don't know who's feeling its warmth. Okay. That message kind of got me a little, you know, I wasn't expecting it because it just didn't flow. It didn't have a flowy message to it. Don't let your light dim. So don't let your passions dim. Don't know who's facing their shadows. You don't know who's facing their shadows. So maybe there's some kind of story line that you have about somebody else, and you don't know what type of shadows they're experiencing and if they are or not facing their shadows, okay? Maybe up until now, this is a pattern that you've had, and the universe is saying, let go of that story. Just focus and detach from that story. Detach, you know, from, you know, wanting to believe, like, or that thought that maybe somebody's not working on themselves. To be honest, it really is not any of your business. Your business is following your passion, detaching, okay? If these people are not good for you, get out of there, okay? Don't let your flame go out. Again, the universe saying, follow your passion, detach from the people that you don't know if they're facing their shadows or not. Doesn't matter, okay? None of your business. Move forward. Follow your passion. Let go of the story, their story. The story in your mind that your ego's concocting and, you know, maybe making your life complicated, because that's what the ego does. The ego creates a lot of complication. It wants to complicate your life. The ego complicates and the soul craves simplicity. The only way to move forward is to detach, okay? Don't allow your light to dim or your flame to go out, okay? Why? Because you don't know who you're inspiring. You don't know who's feeling its warmth, all right? We secretly inspire a lot of people. Not everyone tells us, okay? Even with my social media, people, you know, people will tell me all the time, you know, at least, you know, 5 people a month will be like, you don't know how you helped me. You don't know how you inspired me. And, you know, not all of those people are people who subscribe or support me in a monetary way. But I keep helping people. I keep inspiring people. I keep, you know, following my passion. And along the way, you're probably going to ask yourself, am I good enough? I still question myself if I'm good enough. You know, there's a lot more people out there that have more subscribers, you know, more followers, you know, they have, but I'm not giving up. I'm going. I'm trying. Because why? Because this is my passion. I've got to detach from the outcome. I've got to let go of the story that my mind keeps telling me. Because believe me, my ego tells me I need to quit many times. All right, so we're going to see what you should have been focusing on in 2022, what you should have learned. Okay, now when you hear what you should have focused on, what you should have learned, what you should have gained in 2022, and if, you know, all of a sudden you're like, Jessica, none of that happened, give yourself some time to really absorb the message. Get out a pen, paper, a notebook, and really meditate, okay? Broaden your perspective. Don't keep it linear, only one way, only, you know, with your eyes, okay? Really set an intention to meditate. And if I can, I'll do my best to give you guys examples or descriptions. Okay. Again, 1, 2. Again. And I like this for you. Okay, no one's saying that it felt good learning or gaining this wisdom or whatever you learned in 2022, okay? Temperance. Oh, I like this for you. Okay. So in 2022, your focus should have been balance and moderation and patience. I'm sure my people love it whenever they hear patience, because that's really all you hear in social media, especially in tarot readings, yada, yada. Patience. This was really important. This was part of your destiny. This is something that, you know, the universe was pointing a finger at you and you trying to teach you, okay? Moderation in what? Everything. What you eat, what you watch, what you listen to, what you're thinking, exercise, food, the people that you spend time with. Okay, because if you are not taking care of yourself, your body can't take care of you. Your body is always with you. It hears everything that you're saying to it. And it's, you know, it does. It hears everything. We have the Ace of Wands here. Inspiration, new beginnings, passion, follow your passion. This was something very important to have gained or focused on. Now, it doesn't mean that your passion brought you money, okay? Everyone wants to hear, oh, my passion is going to bring me money. It can. The potential is there. But the main focus was moderation, balance, and patience. Inspiration, following your passion, knowing that you were good enough. So also stepping into that confidence. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, security, stability, balance, transformation with all the butterflies, transition. So you may have gone through a dark period in 2022, maybe suffered a little bit from depression, anxiety. Maybe you faced a dark night of the soul where you've been having to look at your shadows, and maybe that's something, again, because you don't know who's facing their shadows. So maybe you didn't even know that you were facing your shadows. Sometimes shadows are hard to identify. Some are easy, like somebody who lacks patience. That's a shadow. Somebody who does not know how to moderate, you know, gluttony, you know, overeating. Undereating, people undereat. Over-exercising, not exercising. Those are all ways that we show our body whether we, know it or not. Let me look up Temperance real quick. With Temperance showing up, some of you may have had health problems. Should be focusing on things like your liver. So some of you may need to moderate or balance out your diets, do a liver cleanse. Gallbladder associated as well. For some of you, your hips and pelvis. Okay, so because Temperance is connected to the hips and liver and gallbladder in your pelvis. Okay, so some of you may have had misalignments in this area, so that was something that you needed to focus on, but maybe it was just that you needed to focus on what your overall health, okay, gaining more of a foundation on what is going on in your life that's throwing you off balance, okay. But with the Nine of Pentacles here, I mean, the Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you are much stronger than you know. Or maybe you're like, hey, I'm tired of being strong like everybody else, okay? Because there's a lot of people that are like, listen, I'm tired of being strong. You don't have to be strong. You don't have to be strong. It's okay for you to take a break. It's okay for you to take time for yourself. It's okay for you to take time to inspire you, to ignite your own passions, to ignite your own fire, to work on, your confidence and knowing that you are good enough. You're good enough to be here. You're good enough. So some of you may have been focusing a lot on your resources as well with the Nine of Pentacles here. You may not feel like luck was on your side, but I'm hearing it could have been worse. Luck has been on your side. Let's see. All right, so now we're going to see your obstacles, hurdles, maybe things you're not going to see coming in December. Ooh, I like this. Got some good energy going on, Taurus. You may not feel like it just quite yet, but you have some good energy. The Temperance, the Nine of Pentacles. Right there, this is good energy. The Ace of Wands, that inspiration coming back into your life. You may not feel it like full force in December, this, flame, but we are in Sagittarius season now. It's a little bit better than Scorpio season, which is your polar opposite, Taurus. So you may have really felt like almost like you were in the depths of hell all of Scorpio season, which began October, I believe October the 22nd or 23rd. And we also experienced our first eclipse at that time. And then again in Scorpio season, we experienced on November the 8th, the lunar eclipse in conjunction with the full moon. Wowzers! And I had a hurricane with that too. Wow, you want to talk about some massive being burned down to the ashes to rise into the Phoenix. That was a hard time. And Scorpio is a very transformational zodiac, but it has some shadows, some pretty deep shadows. So we have the Three of Wands. So you may not see something coming. May not see that, may not be able to see or have foresight on your future. Like, you can't see your future. You can't plan ahead. Maybe you don't even want to plan ahead. Maybe that's a hurdle and a struggle for you because you've been in such an expansive, mind-blowing year, okay? Energetically, emotionally and mentally and physically, it's probably been very expansive. Like I said, this has nothing to do with it feeling good, just basically being very expansive. Also, something that you may not see coming is like a ship sailing away, like an opportunity, a person. That's okay, because then you have the Ace of Cups. Wow. So you have the Ace of Cups and the Temperance card. I mean, sorry, I said Temperance. And the Ace. So you have two aces. Lady Luck is on your side in December, okay? I like this for you. This is talking about another new beginning. So you already have two new beginnings trying to ignite you. Like, this could be a new person, a new love coming in, but I'm really feeling like it's more of a new emotional state, okay? Because your vitality level, somewhere inside of you, something's going to ignite something new inside of you, and emotionally it brings something new into your life, new love. You know, a lot of people think that the only thing that can inspire you is another person, you know, showing you that they want you and love you, and, you know, that kind of like a romantic relationship. But I'm not completely feeling like that's the direction that you're going. For some of you viewing this video, absolutely. You're going to have somebody that's going to be coming into your life, a new love, going to offer you a new beginning, a new cup. It's going to be an outpour, okay? It's going to be, there's going to be a lot of chemistry with that Ace of Wands here, okay? It's going to feel very inspiring and motivating. Be careful of the speed with the Ace of Wands, because right now you just have water and fire, and what do you get? Steamy, hot, boiling water, okay? Let's see where this takes us. The Moon, see? Something you don't see coming, all right? We do have possibly a water sign coming in, which could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy. And one of the people going out, that ship has sailed, could also be a water sign, which would again be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Because we have just the Ace of Cups and the Moon, okay? The Moon is that one thing that's happening is there could be some self-deception happening here in your life. You may be self-deceiving yourself in some type of way. There is some type of denial, some type of self-sabotage, some type of illusion, something that you're having a hard time getting through. Again, you don't know who's facing their shadows. So I really feel, especially with this Moon, this is talking about some type of shadow. This shadow, I feel, you know, that's been an obstacle, a hurdle, maybe all of December, but also all of 2022, is your freedom, your success, your financial wealth, your stability, okay? There is something that there's a self-deception that you're having a hard time seeing. There's some type of denial. All right, so I'm just looking up the Moon real quick. Yes, I know what it means. I just haven't memorized all the body parts to every tarot card, okay? So the moon is actually associated to your lymphatic system, okay? Your feet and your pineal gland. So, and it's interesting because we have an eye here. So something that you may not be understanding, or you know, you've kind of have had a veil, is that your intuition, your third eye, your pineal gland is expanding, and through everything that you've been going through, it's almost been like you've been going through a really big initiation in 2022. And it, you know, you probably have gone through a cycle of health issues, and they're connected to ascension symptoms, and you found yourself maybe even feeling detached from the world, maybe even detached from social media, which sometimes is absolutely good, especially if you don't know how to balance it. You don't know how to moderate it yourself. You know, if you go back and forth from being addicted to being online 24/7, and, you know, moderation, okay? Everything's about moderation. There is nothing good or bad as long as you know how to moderate, and most people don't. People go from one extreme to the other. Okay. The moon is connected to Pisces energy, and I can tell you personally, because I am a Pisces, I'm also a reader, so we know that I connect to my third eye quite often. But my feet are very important to me. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords for the positive that's coming in for you. I like this for you. This is telling me that you are moving into calmer waters. You are leaving. You're detaching, okay? You're getting on that boat on your own. And I believe that what's going to happen is we just experienced the new moon in Sagittarius, and this looks like a new moon. And then we're going to step into the full moon in December. I don't know when that full moon is just yet. I haven't done my research yet. After this next full moon in December, so do your homework there, you are going to start moving into calmer waters the rest of the month, okay? You're going to be leaving the past behind. This could be a past person. This could be a past sickness that you've been dealing with for quite some time. A past profession, career. There's something that you're leaving behind that's going to lead to calmer waters. Some of you may be traveling. So this is your positives, your gains in December, for December. You have the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Fool. Interesting energy again. You're going to go on some type of adventure. I don't know what that adventure is, but, you know, the universe is calling for you to take some type of risk in December, okay, to start something new. Basically, you're going to have to, whatever you're starting, you need to start from ground zero, okay? It doesn't mean that you leave behind all the information, all the knowledge, and all the hard work. But you're going to have to take a risk, and you're going to have to do things differently. That's the message that I'm hearing. You need to stop doing things your old way. Your old ways have not been working for you. So you need to detach. And you need to let go of that story that you know, that you need to hang on to this story, okay? Because you're stepping into something new. You have the Ace of Wands, which means new beginning, the Ace of Cups, which means a new beginning, and the Fool, which also means the new beginning. So the universe is coming to you very loudly, ×3, saying, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. You're at a zero, that 0 point. You have the opportunity to start over, detach from the past, leave it behind, let that story go. That may have been the story that you've been, replaying over and over and over in your life, in your experiences, up until now. You have, because that's what's been keeping you in trouble. Again, you had the Moon and you have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is your own imprisonment from your own thoughts and your own mind. This is a self-deceiving story that keeps playing in your head, telling you that you are trapped, that you have no way out. This is self-bondage. Paralysis of analysis. You have somehow concocted a story that has kept you in a position of self-deceit that keeps telling you, I'm not good enough. And because I'm not good enough, I'm too afraid to take a leap of faith. With the Fool here, the Fool telling you, we're ready. It's time for you to make a foolish choice. Because if you don't, you stay where you're at. The Fool is connected to your eyesight. Again, pineal gland, okay? And your nervous system. So I feel by choosing to take that risk, to change your ways, to change the direction that you're going or have been going, detaching, letting the old stories, the old things that you've been, that have been paralyzing you, the old thoughts that have been paralyzing you, and creating some type of false illusion, okay? This is a false illusion, a paralysis of analysis. You have paralyzed your own movement because of the story that you keep playing up until now. Because now you know, I'm good enough. And I'm going to detach from this. And I'm going to move into a calmer space. And I'm going to follow my passion. I'm going to be that fool. I'm going to take that risk. And the hard part is really remembering that the universe is with you. God is with you. Your higher power is with you. You are with you. Your higher self is with you the whole time. But so is your ego. And your ego has kept you chained up, blindfolded, in paralysis because it wants to complicate everything in your life. It wants to complicate your health. It wants to complicate your healing journey. It wants to complicate love. It wants to complicate your finances. It wants to complicate your career. It wants to paralyze you in fear. The Fool wants to set you free. Because the Fool knows that you're good enough and that you deserve to follow your passion. All right, what do you need to surrender? What do you need to surrender in December? We have surrender to your soul's path. Exactly. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Yes. Yes, I know. Sometimes those lessons and moments in the exterior look hard. They look like roadblocks. I haven't quite learned how to navigate completely and to be happy 100% of the time, but I don't think that that's possible being a human. But I'm learning better and better every day on how to handle challenges. Make a list every day. I know, Taurus, you like organize, like some type of, control. And if you have a list or something, it almost seems like you can control something, okay? And you can. You can control what's on that list. What I would do is I would make a priority list every single day. The top 3, you never waver, okay? You never waver back and forth. You take care of those top priorities every day. And then, so the top 3 are your top priority for that day. Anything below that, you move it. You let it go. And guess what? You're not a failure for, leaving it for tomorrow or another day. And again, the next day, top 3, priority. How can you organize your time better? How can you pay your bills more efficiently online, where you don't have to, worry about when they're going to get paid? Just like set them up so that you have more time to concentrate on other things. We have the Canary Spirit. This is really pretty for you. Sing your own song. I love this card. The canary is really beautiful. Some of you may need to sing, like literally. Some of you may have beautiful voices. And one thing you need to know, your own voice is going to heal you. I recommend that you record all of your affirmations in your own voice using voice memo on your phone. And every day, as soon as you wake up, start listening to those messages. I am beautiful. I am enough. And it is easy for me to follow my passions. Life is easy. I flow very easily. If you need to, I let go of stories that are keeping me from moving forward. Maybe some of you need to play an instrument. Maybe some of you, I don't know. I don't know instruments very well, but maybe this is a flute on there. Frequency healing is what I'm hearing, and your own voice is a frequency tool for you. And then we have 60, Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Yeah, I feel like you've been diving deep though. I think that, because I kind of feel like I'm getting, I wouldn't say an attitude, but still a level of stubbornness. Like, like I may not understand what you're going through, kind of thing. So kind of a little martyr victim, like you don't understand how hard it is. I have been going deep. I've been doing a lot of the hard work. No one is saying that you haven't been doing the hard work. Unfortunately, and fortunately, part of your initiation does require you to learn how to sing your own song as you dive in deeper and deeper, because the more that you grow, the more that you expand, the wiser that you get through each experience, every obstacle and hurdle. The wisdom gained yeah, it's true. You're going to be asked to go a little deeper. But no one says you have to do it all at one time. Take a break when you need to. That's how you learn temperance, moderation, and balance. When I'm tired, I rest. I honor my body. I am not in a hurry to heal because it is not my job to heal. I will naturally heal being authentic, living a happy, joyous life. That doesn't mean that you go eat all the sugar in the world, okay? Or start living a reckless life because you think that that makes you happy, okay? I only live once, you know? No, not completely to the full, all right? Balance. Moderation. This is the universe talking to you right here, saying it's time for you to go on an adventure. The adventure is you. You are the adventure. This journey is an adventure. And then we have Bee Spirit. Sweet results await. See? I love this for you. Sweet results await. You are about to see results. I laugh because I hear this all the time too, especially when my ego kicks in and I want to give up everything. But just about the right time, when I'm about to give in to my ego's temptation for me to quit, a message comes to me through tarot, through a friend, through, you know, whatever, a book, a meditation. Don't give up. You're almost there. And I'm like, you guys give me this message like every 3 months and I'm still not almost there. Remember, time is not linear. Time doesn't exist. It's hard for the human mind to comprehend that because the system here in the Matrix was built on time. Time is oriented and connected to the ego because the ego tells you that you don't have enough time, okay? But you have as much time. You're going to have the same amount of time all the time. And the connection between the other realms and this realm, there's a lag. For them, things are moving a lot quicker, and for us, it's like a freaking turtle. But with the number 7 here showing up right next to surrender to your soul's path, the 7 is connected to the soul. It's connected to a spiritual journey, a spiritual path, spiritual learning, spiritual higher learning. This is all about that Zen, you know, contemplation, meditation journey. Okay, one last card and then we're going to call it. My videos are getting like too long. I am capable. Wow. I mean, I am good enough. I am capable. Follow your passion. Let go of that story that your ego has been playing over and over and over. I love you guys. Please be nice to my friend. Who's my friend? You are.